Ball to strike. And he lays down a bunt. Bare hand grab, and he beats it. He's safe.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. His righty-lefty splits there. Throw over to first, and he's back in on a dive.
And because they're getting a lot of base runners, thanks to that patient approach, it means a lot of high-stress pitches on the mound. That adds up, and a lot of times it leads to even more location mistakes.
And first offering is fouled off. Now moves to first, and he's back in safely.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Carter aboard here at first with nobody out.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. And a foul ball. No outs. Runner on second.
Hey, need you right here. Need you.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And one gone.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. He's 0 for 1. In there, and it's 0-1. They say you win.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Runner takes off. Oh, right to the backstop. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. The 1-2. Got him swinging on the curveball. Huge strikeout there.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump.
Ball 4, take the ball.
1 down. And here is Colt Carter. 1 for 3.
Colt Carter.
Hey, need you on. Here we go.
That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And up next for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
Back.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in there.
Hey, your pitch, huh?
Next pitch is outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else.
To first, and he breaks for second. The tag, and he's out. Here's the second baseman, Yorbit Vivas. A strikeout and a walk. The 1-2. Swing and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. First and second, one out. And up next for Seattle, Yorbit Vivas.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And that one is lifted in the air. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 away now.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything.
Now
go ahead, run on base. Colt Carter digs in for the Guardians.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
The 1-0. That clips the corner. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Next pitch misses, and the count 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Swung on, belted. Back there. And it's gone. His 31st home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 7-5. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Back here at the ballpark, there's the shortstop at the plate, J.P.
The
Crawford.
shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And that one hammered Carter. Going back, back some more, still going back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio.
Well, this is definitely a rarity. A one-pitch save. You come into the ball game, so much pressure, don't know what's going to happen, and fortunately, you make the pitch, you get the out, and everyone has a big sigh of relief.
A 7-5 final score in this one. On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. Saturday baseball on the show. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. So just about set. Today's starting pitcher, Gavin Williams. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you know, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
That one at the knees for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike 2.
1 and 2.
Naylor, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him. And that is that. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And a rope into center field, base hit. Throw in Holt's the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now there does a great job.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder,
Now
Colt
batting,
Carter.
the seventh
Struck
fielder,
out swinging
Colt
his first time.
Carter.
Get your pitch and drive it. Let's go, big dog.
That one's in there, 0-1. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on him, man. Sometimes it's
bottom of the 4th, and now for Seattle, Sean Bouchard.
The left fielder.
Nelson back to work.
Bouchard.
That's ripped. Base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he whipped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing.
Here's Taylor Trammell.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Brings it in, and that is that. Stepping up for the Guardians, Colt Carter, 1 for 2.
Carter.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Misses outside, and that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. So 2 balls and no strikes.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And there's a ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Up next to Cleveland,
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. His righty-lefty splits there.
Back.
Check on the runner, and he's back in safely.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Curveball drops in there. Movement in the bullpen. Kyle Tyler appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. Baroa warming up as well. Good eye right there. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw to second and great jump.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
The 2-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Let's fly right here.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Pickoff throw. Carter back on a dive.
See it drive it, kid. See it drive it.
Kicks and fires. Lifted in the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tagging for third. In there safely. Bo Naylor at the plate now. He's 0 for 2.
3. That's ball 4. Out. Sure. He's out. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. 3. Out.
So in now for Cleveland, Colt Carter.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Ball 1, no strikes.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That one missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And fouled off. At the belt and fires. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Go right here. No one better.
Check swing. Now a look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Tyler checks the runner. And he's back in standing. Back over to first. And he's back again. Naylor, the runner at third. Durant at first with no outs. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, then look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was good.
Now the left fielder, Sean Bouchard. The winning run on second base. In the air, center field. Carter should have this one. Brings it in for the third out. Mariner. Here's the center fielder.
Leading off for the
Carter.
the center fielder.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Now a long throw home. Run comes in from second, and a 2-1 ball game now. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Chris Stratton taking over on the mound. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. And up next for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Ball outside. Throw to third. Save.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
You're the man up
And
there.
the righty
Make something
deals.
happen for us.
Carter, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs.
Good job. Drive him in for us.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And the pitch. Struck him out looking. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one's in there. 0-1.
One straight.
Runner on at third. One gone. Hit high in the air. There it goes. Cena. He circles the bases. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 4-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it. Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
For the victorious Cleveland Guardians, 4 runs.
From the home of the Mariners since 1999. So 2 down,
Batting third,
stepping up for the
the center
Guardians.
fielder,
Colt Carter.
Carter.
Check swing, went around. It's 0-1. Luis Castillo, a guy who debuted in 2017 with the Reds at 24 years old, multiple All-Star appearances, traded to the Mariners at the deadline in 2022. You think about that triple-digit fastball, but the changeup is the thing that stands out.
Yeah, and you could argue that he's got the best changeup in baseball. From the right side, it's like a Bugs Bunny pitch and works so well off of his fastball.
2 down, nobody on.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. A walk and a run scored his first time. Out to center. Hauls it in after a long run. 1 down.
The batter, the third baseman,
Colt Carter digs in for the Guardians. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Need you right here.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Strike 2.
Now tried to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Slow roller to third.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
Suarez throw to first in time. And there's 2 away. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside.
now batting,
Colt Carter
the
digs
center
in for the
fielder,
Guardians.
Colt Carter.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Carter in his 3rd season, only 20 years old, and he's the reigning American League Rookie of the Year. Next one misses, and it's 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Hey, need you right here, 1 time.
Righty delivers. Gets a piece and stays alive. Line drive, base hit right
Find the
field.
ball, find the ball.
Atta boy, when you get on base, check the outfielder.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Anytime you
Kyle.
rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Castillo keeping him close.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
1-0.
Carter off of first with 2 away.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Next one is off the plate. And that's ball 2.
2-0 count. Great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
He's going.
Left-hand batter waits. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Let's go, kid.
And a 4-pitch walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So 2 on with 2 away. So in now for Cleveland, TJ Friedl. In there for strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Runners on the move. Cut on and miss.
Come on, get out, get
Go
out.
to third. Too late. Save. Double steal.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. And there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down. But he gambled. Now he's at third, 90 feet closer. Perhaps a ball in the dirt that gets away from the catcher, and they pick up a run.
That misses the zone. Now 1 and 2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the inning. And 1 down. Here's the speedy catcher, Harry Ford. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Colt Carter.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
The pitch. On a line out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.